3:01 on this Thursday afternoon, and our winter storm continues. Now you can clearly see the deeper shades of blue, the higher the snowfall rates. We have pockets of moderate and heavy snow out there versus like southwestern Oklahoma, Hobart, Mangum, you're good. You're got some dry air moving on in. Here in OKC, it's just, there's pockets of light snow, there's pockets of moderate snow, so the deeper the shade of blue, the more intense the snow. We're not done with snowfall accumulation, so this could still impact the PM commute if you're waiting for your loved ones to get on home. Let's check in with Megan Mosley. We have you down kind of I-240, I-35. How are the interstates and how are the secondary roads? What are you seeing?
Yeah, hey, Jonathan, we are south OKC, like you said, near Crossroads Mall here along South I-35 and I-240. Now, when we were driving southbound on I-35, we didn't see any crashes heading this way, and the roads weren't too slick, no ice just yet. And it's always a safe reminder to, take it slow on the roads. But some of the side roads that haven't been driven on are just a little bit slick. We slid just a little bit on the side roads. So just be careful if you're getting off the highway, and, of course, give yourself some extra time. Back to you, Jonathan.
Yeah, those on-ramps and off-ramps sometimes have a little bit more slush, and you got to really watch it. Good advice. Appreciate that. And again, we're not done with accumulating snow here in OKC. Now, there's some really heavy snow, and we've had heavy snow. So like the metro ranges could be like on the northwest side an inch, the southeast side 3 inches. But outside the metro, there's been really heavy snow. I want to go down to Asher. Nick Smith is down there. Nick, on radar, we have some really bright blue. That means moderate snow. How's it looking? How much snow do you think is on the ground?
So I just measured, Jonathan, and we have 4 inches to 4.25 inches here at 39 and 177, right there where those two intersect. So measured in about 3 or 4 places, and anywhere from 4 to 4.25 inches of snow. So, and it's still coming down. I mean, this is the worst I've seen today. It got dicey earlier just south of Norman and in Norman, but man, they've had a couple bands come through of some moderate to maybe even heavy snow down here. But just a lot. I mean, it's slick. We've seen a couple vehicles that have spun out or almost spun out in front of us. So definitely people just need to respect the fact that this snow has fallen and it is slick out here. Back to you.
Well, that's night and day. I mean, that snow-covered roads, hands down in the Asher area. Just down the road, if you kept heading south 177, I have a fisher friend of mine down in the Stratford area. He was saying, like, well, he went out and he measured. There's like 5 inches of snow in his yard. And so, yeah, they've had some really heavy snow. There's Nick's GPS location. Now, if you notice, back to the west, these snow showers go all the way to I-44, and they're not really pushing hard to the east. They're lifting to the north. So I-35 south of the metro, east of I-35, will continue to get waves of snow. This is going to be kind of a slow burn. The snow is going to last not just the next few hours, but into the evening and the overnight. OKC, I'm dialing in the forecast right now. We're going to have more snow during the overnight, and that is really going to impact the morning commute. Up north, little break, lighter snow just north of Guthrie, out near Kingfisher, but then there's some bands of heavier snow near Hennessy, Wacomis, Enid. Enid, I saw you had about 1 inch of snow. You're going to end up getting more than that, okay? So some travel is going to be difficult. I know there's a lot of people that commute to Vance Air Force Base from OKC. I don't know what they did, if they did any cancellations or any closures, but maybe you got a loved one that's coming home. They got to drive down Highway 81 through some of that snow. Back to the northwest, heavy snow, Kiowa, Alva, Waynoka. There's Sealing, not too bad, but there's Woodward. So let's go to the maps here. So again, we're not quite at the middle point of the storm just yet. The winter storm warning, which was expanded to include I-44 up to Tulsa, I-35 up to Stillwater, and even for Kingfisher, and this is all about the impact to travel, right? Woodward, you were at it. The county's highlighted in white, and that's going to go until noon tomorrow, right? And so we have a long way to go. I think the snow is really going to taper by about tomorrow morning, but then we're going to have an issue with what? With the roads and the refreeze. Here's my snow outlook. This is storm total. So there should be a lot of melting going on because we're hanging out near freezing right now, and we don't see that those temperatures tank during the overnight back into the sub-freezing zone in the 20s till the overnight. And so here's the snowfall outlook. The metro 2 to 4. You just get south of the metro, that is 4 to 6, Purcell, Pauls Valley. I-35 east, 6 to 8. Ada, I have you at 6 to 8 inches of snow. And again, there's a little kind of break there, but still some slick conditions on the roads. And then we'll ramp it up to a heavier band. It's about a county-wide, running southwest to northeast, Woodward up to Alva. Could see about 4 to 6 inches of snow there. This is my storm total. By the time it's all said and done, again, there'll be some compression of that snow too. That'll be the snow depth in people's yards, not necessarily snow on the roads. Temperatures right now, we're 30 at Will Rogers, 30 over in Clinton. So again, the roads are doing all right, except the Grand Casino camera. I didn't even look at it before we went on TV. This camera looks towards the parking lot, and a south wind blowing snowflakes on it. Got to turn that windshield wiper on. That could be your windshield of your car if you parked it outside, right? And the snow covered. Let's talk about this evening. Again, snow will continue, but it will come in waves of light to moderate snow. The snow does not turn off during the overnight. It will continue during the overnight, and that's when we drop down in the 20s. What do you think is going to happen? We'll have to watch what the roads do, but there's a really good chance we'll have a refreeze in spots tomorrow morning. Now, we're going to talk more about that. Our newscast comes up at 4 o'clock. You will likely see me before then. We'll have another radar update and road conditions update. So keep it with KOCO 5 News. We'll bring you the first alert.